Hello. How's it going? Welcome to the Blanket Fort, where we stay cozy and we play cozy. If you're new here, my name is Gina, and today we are going to be saying a thoughtful goodbye to our dear friend Matcha City. And I am very excited. We are testing out the stream. I did a couple of test streams on TikTok just to test it out, you know? It looks like things are running okay, but if anything looks weird or sounds weird, let me know. And yeah, so I wanted to test out the stream, and I haven't really touched Animal Crossing since we did the tour video for Matcha City, and I figured it was a good time to just give it a heartfelt goodbye, see who shows up to say farewell to Matcha City, and we'll do a little tour of it and talk about it. And if you have any questions about you know, the island, we can talk about it. One second, I'm just opening a projector for my game. Anyways, if you're here, feel free to sound off in the chat. Reagan, hi, how are you? You were there for my test stream on TikTok, and so now we're here on YouTube where I'm finalizing all my stuff, and so I really appreciate your help with that. Again, if anything looks weird, let me know. I would really appreciate your feedback, because your feedback last time was so helpful for me. And yeah, if anything looks blurry like it did before, let me know, because it's possible I didn't update some things. So yeah, just let me know. Awesome. Okay, yeah, that's good to hear. I was really worried that it would come across blurry, and I was having some issues with TikTok yesterday, and but I'm glad to hear that it's going well now. Well, you're here. We did talk about Reagan. We talked about Animal Crossing. I know you just started your island. And we're gonna tour Matcha City. I don't know if you watched the tour video for that, but Natalie, hi, how are you? Welcome in. I am so happy to see you. We're going to be doing some Animal Crossing today. We're not going to be building anything. We're just going to be touring Matcha City, and we're going to say goodbye to it and delete the save video. Cool. Hi, Courtney. We're doing a test stream. I've been testing out streaming on TikTok just as a playground, and then this is my first test with YouTube, and so it's going pretty well. There aren't a lot of funky things happening, thank goodness, but it seems to be working fine. Okie dokie. Oh, you know what? We need to change the date in Animal Crossing. Let me time jump, because it's supposed to be in cherry blossom season, so we just need to do that real quick. So I think the day that the cherry blossoms are most active is on the 6th. So we'll do the 6th we'll do 4:41 p.m. I think that'll be good. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome in. We are just looking at Matcha City. We're touring Matcha City, my Animal Crossing island, and we're going to say goodbye to it. We're going to be deleting the save data for it to make way for our brand new Animal Crossing island. And I still haven't exactly finalized what we're going to be doing. I keep going back and forth on different ideas for it, but we'll see. I have something that I really want to do, but I always like to do something with a twist to it, so I haven't figured out what the twist would be. It's a little bit the idea is a bit basic at this point, and so I'm not sure if that'll go well. And we're just waiting for Animal Crossing to boot up. Okay, so on my end, it is super laggy. So if you are visiting the island, it looks like Amira didn't have any problems visiting the island. Like, it didn't seem like there was much lag, but she's also probably visiting on her Switch 2. And I have a Switch 1. So it's like, I experience a lot of lag when I am on my island. So it might be a little laggy in some parts. We'll go really slowly and take a look at it. Brenda! How are you? I'm so glad to see you here. I love your videos. I hope everyone's having a good evening. We're just testing out stream. I am just I sorted some stuff out on TikTok, but I don't know. I'm well, just got off a flight. Ooh, where'd you go? Or did you fly back home, or like were you flying somewhere else? And this is our fit. Look at our cute Matcha City fit. I love it. Okay, we're gonna make our way to the airport. So just, if you haven't seen the island, just close your eyes. Ignore. Ignore, ignore. Did anyone else see Amira's video about Matcha City? Because I absolutely loved it. Amira is the freaking best. She is so sweet. If you guys don't subscribe to her, you really need to. She's seriously the best. And she does she's like the queen of island tours. She does the best island tours. They're so peaceful, and she notices every single detail that someone put into an island. There were things on the island that she noticed that I didn't think that she would, and it was just really nice for someone to notice those things. Just flew back to the UK from Poland. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. I know, right? I love Amira's background music too. It is so peaceful, and I think she got it off of Epidemic Sound, which I think you have to pay to use, and I really want to go on there and find. I don't want to copy her, but I do love the piano music, and it's just so peaceful. Amira's video was amazing. It was, yeah, super awesome. I couldn't believe it. It was so surreal because Amira and then Kaylee have been my inspirations for Animal Crossing builds. Kaylee was the first Animal Crossing YouTuber I got Sparksby and Kaylee were the first two I got really into, and Kaylee's just freaking awesome. Brenda, I know that you mod for her, I think, but just Kaylee and their channel, it's just so good. I love their sense of humor and just yeah. Oh yeah, Brenda, I think that's how I found your videos, was because you were modding for Kaylee, and I think she shouted you out at some point, and I think that's how I found your videos. But I love your videos too. But yeah, Kaylee's freaking awesome, and she's so nice. And yeah, I just had such a good time watching her videos, and then watching Amira's videos. Probably 8 months ago or something, I found Amira, and then me and Amira became friends, and I started my YouTube channel, and it's just amazing to see we have such a tight knit Animal Crossing crew happening. Me and Kaylee don't really talk or anything, we're not really friends, but we know who each other, we know each other, we know who each other are, you know what I'm saying? But I hope Kaylee knows that she is one of my inspirations, and Amira definitely knows because I tell her all the time. But Nox, hi, how are you? It's so good to see you. You have been day one Matcha City fan, and I really appreciate that. You have been in every single comment section, and I very much appreciate it. Alrighty, well, we're at the airport. And this is our island entrance, and it's probably one of the best builds I've ever done. There's something about it. It's like so simple and symmetrical. And I know in Amira's video, she really highlighted this. She really liked it. I really like it too. There's a dig spot over there that I was just too lazy to dig up, but you know, I don't always like care about like every single detail. Like if there's a rock somewhere that's not supposed to be there, I'm just like, whatever. If the villagers aren't perfect, then they aren't perfect. If the dig spots are spawning somewhere, whatever. But I just don't really like concern myself too much about it. Like we have on the island, we have like the villagers is like an eclectic mix, and Amira pointed that out as well. And that was kind of the intention, was that I didn't want to focus too hard on getting all the villagers like absolutely perfect. As long as they fit like the general vibe and they didn't totally stick out, I thought that was fine. And a lot of these villagers have like, they're very like Zen characters. Like they either already come with Zen houses or like they have Zen interiors, and it fit the island really well, but they also have their own personalities. The only person that I definitely did not want on the island, but I for some reason could never get rid of her, was Sprinkle. Like every time I probably worked for like 10 hours trying to get Sprinkle off this island, and I could never get her off the island. It was so frustrating. Brenda, it's like, okay, I am that way. Like I will let myself obsess, but like, I don't know. I was just like, if I do this and I let myself obsess over it and I just burn myself out trying to fix it, then I'm not going to make another island. That's just kind of how I am. I never really finish anything because it's like I want it to be absolutely perfect. And so I feel like it's never done. And sometimes you just have to say, you know what, it's done. It's done. Cut the cameras. We're done. And that's kind of how I was. I was like, okay, I've been working on this for 6 months straight. I have 500 hours invested, and that's not even including the time it took that's just the time in game. And it's not even including the time it takes for me to edit the videos and record the voiceovers and stuff. So probably more like 1,000 hours. And that is insane. That's like literally a full-time job. More than, probably not 1,000, but more like 700 or 800 probably. Yeah, I love Shino. Isn't she great? When's her birthday? When's your birthday? Let me check. Shino birthday. Typed in birthday. ACNH. October 31st. Oh my gosh, October babies. I'm October 7th. Do I have a twin? Do I have a birthday twin? October 7th birthday, Animal Crossing. Cobb. I have run into Cobb, and I'm not sure if I've never had him on an island. I have seen him on islands, and I have run into him on Nook Mile Islands, but like he's a doofus, that's for sure. Do I have the ACNH collector's box? No, I don't. What is that? I'm gonna Google that right now. ACNH collector's box. Oh. No, I don't have this, but I want it. What the heck? Oh, I remember this. I remember this from like 2020, right? Oh my gosh, 2020 was 5 years ago. That's crazy. Cobb. I know. He doesn't even look like a Libra. Like, I don't even know what they're talking about. I get burnt out if I don't obsess over everything, because if I'm not 100% on liking an area, I will want to restart everything. LMAO. Yeah. I can definitely relate to that. My B-Day twin is Hopkins. I forgot what Hopkins looks like. What's like? I always forget villagers. Everyone's really good. Oh, he's so cute. I've definitely run into him before. Some people, they know every single villager. I don't, because I know a lot of people have been playing Animal Crossing for a really long time. I've only been playing since like 2022, the new one. And then when I was a kid, we had the one on the GameCube. Which one was that? I don't know. I was like 8 years old, 10 years old. GameCube Animal Crossing. Was it just called Animal Crossing? Which Animal Crossing was on? Oh, so it was just Animal Crossing. My B-Day twins are Shino, obviously, and Jack the Puck. Oh, yes, yes. October 31st, Halloween baby. I don't either. Haha, I had to Google it. I know, I don't remember villagers because I just haven't played like my whole life. Some people just remember it from like playing other versions of Animal Crossing, and I don't. I just don't have that knowledge. But anyways, we are here at the entrance. I am obsessed with it. I think it's so zen and so serene. I've only started playing Animal Crossing with the Switch version, never owned a GameCube. Oh my gosh, GameCube was so much fun. It was my favorite. It was my favorite because that's where I played the first Harvest Moon, Wonderful Life, and fell in love with farming simulators. Now we're just gonna like slowly go as we're chatting, but we're in the butterfly garden now, and this was the first build we did on the island. We did like a combo of the entrance and the butterfly garden in the same video, and I am obsessed. There's a couple of flowers over here that aren't supposed to be there, and I did save them in the DA, and they did appear in the tour video and Amira's video, but I kind of don't care. You can still tell it's a butterfly. Oops, I meant to open up the camera. And we're lagging. Look at that. Is it a trick that if you open, oops. If you open the, oh, no. The handheld camera, that you're able to, there's like some sort of trick to be able to view more. Going to head out, trying to get some sleep since we're set to get home at 1 a.m. Hope you have a great first stream. Thank you so much, Brenda. I hope to see you again soon, and I will definitely be in your comments watching your videos. One second, y'all. I'm just checking on something. Okay. This is our butterfly garden. I am just in love with it. I think it is so beautiful. It's probably one of my favorite things in the whole world. I'm very proud of myself for doing this. I think it turned out great, especially, and this is the thing that Amira got when she toured this island. She knew, and I didn't expect her to pick up on this. I was looking for it. She figured out that the lampposts here are supposed to be antennas. So if you look, this is the body of the butterfly, and then up here are the antennas. And she figured it out. She is such a genius. But yeah, that is our butterfly garden, and then we'll go this way and look at, well, I guess we'll keep going up towards the museum exactly how we did in the video. I'm trying not to like run because it's just too much lag. Anyways, we're heading up towards the museum, and the first level of this is like a little cafe and like a sitting area. So we have a pretty statue here and a little decoy duck, so cute. And then we have our little outdoor cafe right here. Look at how freaking adorable. Oh no. Getting drift on my Joy-Cons, unfortunately. But I do have a Pro controller I can use if my Joy-Cons go out. Okay. And now we're heading up to the actual museum. Look at how pretty. I love this this little sign stand right here because it has a kind of a Monet or Van Gogh looking painting on it. And it's really, it just makes so much sense with the museum. It looks like when you walk in, there's like an advertisement for like a special exhibit or something like that. And then we have our gift shop. So we are selling some t-shirts for the museum, and we're selling some copies of paintings. And then we have our fake museum exit right here that we use the tokenomias for. And I just remember putting it there and being like, oh my gosh, that seriously looks like an exit. Like, because you can't really see the inside of the tokenoma. And yeah, it just turned out pretty cool. And then down here, we have our Dark Academia library, which was a spur of the moment decision. I was just like itching to make a Dark Academia build, and it turned out really well. I am obsessed with it. For some reason, my favorite part is, it has to be like this little collection of items right here with the terrariums and the lamps, and then but back here I really like using this art. Forget what this is called. It's like a 2-piece art thingy, but like I used it as kind of like a backdrop, and I think it looks super cool. And then we are gonna run actually back to the entrance, and we're gonna go to the east. We are lagging like crazy on this island because there's so many items. See, there's a rock there. I should have broken it, but I didn't. I don't even know if that one made it into the DA. I might have broken it before I saved the DA, like on a different day. And then here is our market square. And these are all the gifts that I left for you guys if you do want to go visit the island yourself. There are a ton of clothing items to try on and like create your own Matcha City outfit. For Amira, she wore a like barista outfit, and it was so perfect. It made so much sense for the island. And then of course we have some boba green tea right there, which will be your matcha that you will carry around while you tour Matcha City. And then we have Able Sisters right here and Nook's Cranny right next to it. I just kind of wanted to put them, they didn't have like a city vibe, so I put them in more of like the town, if that makes sense. And I think they blend in really, really well. And then just kind of like a simple selection of items here. Just some clutter. And then Able Sisters is a little bit more simply decorated. We have the fire hydrant, the flower bed, and then the Vespa scooter. Right? You get to like carry around the boba green tea while you walk around. I don't have any in my pockets actually right now. I don't think. No. I think I had placed it there, but I would have some. I think in the video I do have some in my hand. But this is our little coffee truck. I love it. So much fun. Coffee trucks are so much fun. And then over here is just like a sitting area. And over here we just have like a very simply decorated, I just put a picnic basket, a bike, and a mum, just to keep it simple. And then over here we have like a more fancy dining area. like a nice romantic dinner on the beach. And then let's make our way over to like all the way east and we'll look at the actual downtown Matcha City. But first I want to show you kind of the resident services area. And there's Tybalt, he's hanging out. So this is our plant shop. Look at how cute. And I want to show you the view behind the plant shop because it's actually kind of wild. You ready? I just wanted a like backdrop that was kind of crazy looking, and I needed one for like kind of this viewpoint on this bridge. So this plant shop has like a pretty crazy view to it. And then back here we have kind of like this secret waterfall sitting area behind resident services. I love plant shops in Animal Crossing. I think it makes so much sense. It is so cute. It works for pretty much any island. And then we have a flower cart back here, which blends in really well with the plant shop. I usually don't like using the flower cart. You would think on a garden island I would use it more, but I actually don't like the item that much because it's a little bit too busy and it looks like weirdly different from other items, if that makes sense. Like it's a little bit too detailed. Similar to how like the bonsai stuff is a little bit too detailed, and then the bonsai tree back there is a little bit, or the pine tree, the giant pine tree is a little bit too detailed. Just very strange. So now I'm going to show you this viewpoint right here. We got Sprinkle ruining the view because she's not supposed to be on the island. We have this waterfall cliff with some rocks and a pagoda in the background there. And then we're making our way into downtown Matcha City, and I think we'll go south first. So this is just kind of like a pretty river walk area, very simply decorated. But then over here is where it gets a little bit crazy. It's a little bit crazy. These houses are Walt and Tybalt's houses. And we have a lot of fake building illusions happening here. So this is their little neighborhood. And Walt has a car and like kind of like a little garage area. And then they have a beach right here. And I like to think this is like their shared beach. They have like a beach access area that they share, and they have it like very simply decorated. And then we have our rest stop, and when you look above Walt and Tybalt's house, you will see the Matcha City skyline. Are you ready? Boom. This is the Matcha City skyline. And so the idea is that there are like a couple of apartment buildings or whatever behind their houses. And what's weird is like the gray building, it's made of display cases. So it's like the bamboo tree that's planted on top is like peeking through the window right there. And I like to think that this building is like all like kind of worn down and overgrown and stuff. So, and then we also have the pagoda back there giving us an illusion of like a big city skyline. And I absolutely love it. It was my first time like really doing fake buildings, and it was super fun to create all of this stuff. I especially like the black building with like the gold, like what appears to be like gold light coming through the windows. Something about that just reminds me of like, it's very like brutalist and like 80s like very 80s Japanese architecture. Like I think it looks super cool. So yeah. Hi, I want to ask how to pop up amiibo in resident service in my Animal Crossing island that amiibo don't turn on. Yeah, I'm not really sure, Ursha. I don't use amiibos, so I don't really know what would be the issue there. The only thing I could think of is maybe it's like an internet issue. Like if you have to have, I think you have to have Nintendo Online to use the amiibos. So I would check on that and see if that might be the issue. Okay, and then down here we have our market street, like our vendor street, like a street food market. And look, Shino's sitting down to eat some ramen. Look at how pretty. I just wanted it to look cluttered and crazy and lively, and I think we achieved that. And I'm just now noticing that these trees are not symmetrical. It's okay. And there we have kind of like the end of the downtown part, and we have another pagoda and another fake building, mimicking the other black building that we saw above Walt and Tybalt's houses. Super, super pretty. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the whole island. Just something about seeing that, like, the villagers are always walking down the street too. And like in the tour video, Zucker was walking down the street. Every time I'm working in this area, there's somebody walking down the street, and I think the villagers must really like it. Look at how freaking cute she looks. She looks so adorable. Oh, she's carrying just a bunch of wood. Oh my goodness. So adorable. Okay, and now we are over here. We are at the Tiki Bar, which I stole this idea off Pinterest. This did not come from my brain. It's a little bit too good to come from my brain. Although we did modify it to add some extra pizzazz to it. So like I added this kind of like fake wall to make it look like there was a fake wall. It's just the tokonoma, but like it's turned backwards. And I think it suits the aesthetic really well. And I like how at this time of day, the, what's it called? The gazebo shines light and it like splits it in half. I think it just looks really cool. So, and then over here, we just have like a very simply decorated house. Just a kind of like a shower changing room situation. And then over here we have just like an outhouse and then the washing station. And for some reason I just like really like this area. I really like this, and I don't know why. I think it's really cute. Okay, now we're gonna head up north. Really quick, I'm just gonna check on something. Okay. So, oh, there's Zucker. He is sweeping away. And up here we have like a fake building, kind of more of a like minimalistic looking house, like maybe a rich person moved in and this is like their little condo. Hold on, let me get to where you can see it. Look at that. I love this. I just thought of just like, okay, let's just put the tokonomas together and then put like a roof on the cliff in the back, and it turned out super cool. Like, I like this style. It's like a very sleek, chic, zen, minimalistic style house that I created, and I think I'll definitely use this idea again for fake houses in the future. And then over here we have Zucker's house, and his is a little bit more like homey. Like, this house is clearly older. It's a little bit more like well loved. And I definitely prefer this house, but like I like both, and I like the side by side because like when you go to a city and you look at houses like in a neighborhood or something, like especially like an old neighborhood, some of them have been like completely redone and like look super like minimalistic, and then like the house next door will look like this, like very like homey and yeah, loved and a little bit more eclectic, and I think that that's really cool. Okay. And now we are going to enter probably my favorite and also your favorite part of the island. Pretty much everyone who goes to Matcha City or has watched the video has told me this is like their favorite part of the island. They think this is so cool, and so I'm super excited to show you guys. But this is... Hey! Thank you, Ursha. Welcome, welcome. So happy to have you. So this is the pergola tunnel, or what I like to call it is the secret pergola garden, or the entrance to it. Here we are. And we'll just kind of like sit and enjoy the pergola tunnel for a minute. And I'm gonna take a sip of my LaCroix while we do that. Kezi, welcome in. Thank you so much. This is my island called Matcha City. I just completed it a couple weeks ago, and we did a tour video for it, but now I'm just touring it and saying goodbye before I delete the save data. The dream address is available, so it is like saved permanently for now. So if you ever want to go visit it, you're more than welcome to. But I'm going to delete the save data and I'm going to start a brand new island. So we're just giving it a proper goodbye on stream. And now we are going to enter the secret pergola garden. I am so excited. It's seriously, like, I can't get over it. I built this like 4 or 5 months ago and I'm still obsessed with it. And you guys to the right, you can see my flower dump, which is fine. I think it looks normal. And we're gonna enter this little courtyard that has a beautiful statue and just like some garden-y things, but I wanted it to look very like fancy and chic, and like it was like very well loved, but it's also like secret, and like the trail is worn down from people walking around the courtyard, and like I don't know, I love it. I love it so much. It's seriously like one of my favorite things ever. I don't know if I'll be able to top this one, guys. Like it's like so pretty. I always like to try and think outside of the box for builds and try not to do the same thing over and over. And this was one of those where I was like, I cannot believe I came up with this. Okay, let's move on before we just like live here forever. And I'm coming upon the bridge outlook, and a lot of you really, really love this. And Amira said that it was one of her favorite spots too, which is so funny because it's like, this was actually one of my least favorite builds. It was probably one of my least favorite to work on because there was so much terraforming to it. And I honestly wasn't satisfied with the outcome of it, but everyone seems to really like it, so maybe I'm just insane. Also, I'm just now noticing to the bottom left there is a yellow rose there, and I was supposed to get rid of all the roses on the island because I hate roses and they do not fit the vibe, but that's okay. We live and we learn. But here we are. We're at the bridge outlook, and I'm starting to like it a lot more now that it's been a while since I built it, and everyone seems to really, really like it. So maybe I should just listen to you guys and not be so like in my head about it, you know? What's that trick that everyone does to like see more of the Oh, there we go. That's the trick. Isn't it so peaceful? I mean, I would love to see this. Like, if this wasn't my island and I walked past this, I'm seeing it now. Like, I do like this now. I think I should have gone with a different flower. I shouldn't have done the red windflowers. I think I could have placed things a little bit less sporadically. I could have done a bit more symmetry, but like, overall, this is supposed to be a chaotic, overgrown garden island, and I think that we achieved that, and it looks really good. We're our own worst critics. I really dislike my entrance, but my friend love it. Yeah, it's like sometimes we're just... I think some of it too is like you have a vision in your mind of what you want it to look like, and it doesn't come out that way, but that doesn't mean that it's bad. It means that it's just different, and someone who's never seen your vision before, has never seen anything like what you built before, are like, this is freaking awesome. What are you talking about? So now we are back at the museum. So we're actually going to head back down to the entrance, and we're gonna go west. Yeah, it was really nice. It was really honestly just like such a privilege to watch a video of someone touring my island and like seeing it through their eyes and realizing, okay, no, we're actually coming upon my actual least favorite part of the island that I am still not satisfied with. I think I should have done more work on it. But Amira really loved it. She was kind of obsessed with it, and like, I guess it's just like another case of like I had a vision in my head and it didn't quite come about, and I changed this area so many times, and I think I just kind of got burnt out on it. But like when Amira toured it, she was like, this is awesome. So, and she like came back to this area to like look at it again, like, so it's clearly just a difference in like perspective. But yeah, we have Gladys's house here, and we used to have like a coffee shop in front of Gladys's house, but I think it looked a little bit too messy and I just didn't like it, so I removed it, and I just decided to decorate it really simply and just put an umbrella stand and a tree and like just call it a day, because I just felt like this area was just getting a little bit too busy, and because over here we have an outdoor library. Kezi, I am going to reveal the new theme probably in the next video I do. So I'm going to do a video where I like actually do all the restarting stuff, and then I think at the end of the video I might reveal the island theme. I can tell you it's gonna lean more cottagecore, and but there's gonna be a twist to it, and I just haven't figured out like the exact way I'm gonna go about this. There's a theme to it, like it's a very specific theme, and so I am just like trying to figure out how to go about it. We might just like do like kind of, I'm basing it off of a piece of media that I like, and I think we're gonna have to do like a loosely inspired type of idea for it and have it just have like heavy cottagecore elements. And I think it'll be perfect for fall, and it'll be very like nostalgic and appeal to a lot of people, or appeal to a lot of people that already subscribe to me, so I know that people will like it. And I will also love it because I have wanted to do a cottagecore island. I love cottagecore, and I'm so ready to get away from citycore. But yeah, thank you, by the way. You said this is a stunning island. Thank you so much. am really proud of it, and I really appreciate you being here and like taking time to sit and watch it. I hope you're enjoying it. Here's another rock that I didn't get rid of, but that's okay. But yeah, this is our glamping campsite. I love this. I decided to keep it like not too cluttered. Like it's cluttered around here, but like it's like organized clutter. And then in the middle we have just like a very simple campfire. And that's because I didn't want to clutter this up with stuff, because I tried that and it started to look really messy, and so left just a lot of in-game grass instead. Okay, and now we are at the actual campsite, and the idea for this part is that the campsite person in the DA, there is a campsite villager there, so there is a tent there. But the idea is that this person is camping for the long haul, and so they have like their stove and their sink and a couch and like a stack of books, and they're just gonna be camping for like a super long time. And then over here, this is Genshi's house, I believe. And it's just kind of like a fishing shack. I really like it. I notice a lot of people don't use this bamboo grass stuff, but I think it's so perfect for the beach. I think it makes a lot of sense. I don't know. I think it looks super cool. I used it in the street food vendor area, and then I also used it here, and I really liked it. And then over here we have our outdoor eating area, and so the idea is that like the campsite people, like the people at the glamping campsite, this is where they come and they eat, and so it's a little bit more fancy, and like they have a whole clay oven, and they got cushions to sit on, and a fancy table, and a smoker, and yeah, just like a bunch of supplies and fruits and veggies and all that stuff, and I love it. It is so cozy. I want to have a meal here with all of my friends. Hold on, I'm trying to escape. There we go. Okay, and then we're almost done touring the island. We have one more spot. Well, a couple more spots, not one more. Like one whole section. So up here we have, this is Sprinkle's house, and then I believe this is Roswell's house. Yep. Okay. This is Roswell's house. He has a laundromat, and just wanted to add a laundromat because laundromats are super fun, and I think they belong on every single island, unless it's like a medieval island or like something from the past. If it's like a modern island with regular stuff, I think it needs a laundromat. And then over here for Sprinkle's house, we have a more like curated but overgrown type of yard. So she has a gorgeous yuzu bathtub where she goes and relaxes, and then she just kind of has like an overgrown yard with like a couple of Lily of the Valley. I don't know why I added Lily of the Valley there. I think it just like suited her her vibe really well, and like just the vibe of the yard. And I think it the color of the lilies matches really well with the black and blue the biome planters, and it just turned out super cute. I really like it. And then up here we have an incline leading to a beautiful river overlook. here we are. Really quick, I am going to BRB. I will let you guys watch this gorgeous scene right here, and I will BRB. Okay, I'm back. I had to fix something, but I hope you enjoyed that brief intermission. Okay, so we are heading up towards my house, and that will be the end of the tour. But the inside of my house is decorated, so we will check out the inside of my house. It is one of my favorite things ever. I am so excited. So we're taking a nice peaceful walk. Oh, we should look at the outlook here. I think it's so pretty. I love like making the water fall off of the end of the island. It looks like it just goes on forever and ever. And then we have this kind of like waterfall view as well. It's kind of hard to see because I have all these trees in the way, but isn't that pretty? Okay, and now we are going to head up towards my house. I left a lot of the fallen items, like the tree branches and stuff, because I think it looks very natural, and I kind of like it. Yeah, we have kind of like a unending sea of cherry blossoms happening. It's just like a cherry blossom walk to my house. And here we are at my house. So I wanted to keep this very like clean and very like natural looking. And I think we definitely achieved that. We have like this bit of like just plain in-game grass right in the middle, but like the outskirts are cluttered and like messier. And for some reason, I really, really like that. It gives it like this, I don't know, maintained, but like well-loved courtyard vibe. I don't know. But yeah, I really like it. Real quick, I'm just checking on something again. Okay, we're good. But yeah. And we have like some butterflies. And then we have, I just love like the simplicity of the bird bath with the duck. And then we have another duck over here. And I think it's so cute. And then back here is like you can't access it. So it just kind of looks like an overgrown, like forgotten gazebo. I just freaking love it. I love this. Okay. Now we're going to enter my house, and I'm very proud of some of the rooms in here. Some of the rooms we worked on for a very, 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 very long time, for hours and hours. So this first room we worked on, I worked off camera on it for like 6 hours. And here we are. This is the Cherry Blossom Cafe. And the Cherry Blossom Cafe is where you come and get some matcha and you chill and you can read some manga and you can just get a sweet treat, have a good time. I spent forever planning this one out. The video that you guys saw was like, I had already built this and I was just rebuilding it and making like a couple of changes and stuff. But yeah, this took a very, very, very long time. And I'm really proud of it. I thought about putting a cash register in here, but it kind of didn't fit the vibe. So I was like, you know what? We're just going to like make it very minimalistic. We're just going to put a couple of things here. Don't have to make it too realistic. But I love it. And then Amira pointed out in her video that the milk glass lamps look like the ones up top. She said they look like extensions of the cherry blossoms. And I guess I didn't really think about it that way, but that makes so much sense. When I saw the milk glass lamps, I was like, yes, these are perfect for the island. I think, or they're perfect for the cafe. I think it'll look really, really good. But I couldn't figure out why. And then Amira was like, oh, this is like clearly an extension of the cherry blossoms. And I was like, oh, yeah. That's totally what I meant to do. Because that makes so much sense. So we're just going to say that happened and that I am a genius and I thought of that. But yeah, I thought the Mupa and the cinema roll stuff like fit really well in here. Just makes a lot of sense for a silly little cafe. And then over here, we have another library. So this is another library. It's kind of an extension of the Dark Academia library from the museum. And I like to think that this is like, you come and get a drink at the cafe and then you go and study at the library. I absolutely love this wallpaper. It is so beautiful. It's like very much Gilmore Girls going to Yale type of wallpaper. Freaking love it. I love how the sun peeks through. Ah, so gorgeous. And I always like to have a eclectic collection of lighting. So we have a chandelier We have the cherry blossom lamp, and then we have the tree's bounty lamp, and then a milk glass lamp. And I always do that. I always have like a weird collection of lighting. And then over here, we have probably one of the funnest things we've ever done, even though it was the most low effort build we did. I'll show you what I mean. So this is the storage room. And this is weird. It was just like one of the last videos we did for Matcha City, and I was so like burnt out, and I was like, I have all this junk in my storage and I don't know what to do with it. Wouldn't it be so much fun if we just made a like just like a silly little storage room? And then coincidentally, this is actually where I put the bed that I saved the dream address in. So it like makes so much sense. It looks like an employee or something. They pay like $50 a month just to like sleep here. But I just thought it'd be so much fun to just like see how much crap we can put into one room and how much layering we can do. And it somehow turned out like super great and fun. And it looks like an old lady's like storage, like a basement or something. So yeah, very fun. I love the shag carpet we use because I was saying that it reminded me of my grandmother's house, my great grandmother's house. And she's sadly passed on for like a very long time now. But like growing up, her like storage room, what we called the game room, which was actually like a storage room, it looked exactly like this. There was just like junk everywhere, and then like a bunch of board games and like old clothes and costumes and toys and stuff like that. And that's just kind of what this reminded me of. And you can smell this room. Can you like just think about how this room smells? Think about how this room smells, and we're probably smelling the exact same thing. Liv, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I have no makeup on today. Thank you. Okay, and now we are, man, where should we go next? Where should we go next? This will be the last couple of rooms before we delete the island. I am not ready to let it go, but like the DA is saved. I can always go back and visit it. And we have the tour video, we have Amira's video. It's time to let go. But first we have a couple more rooms to visit. Oh, thank you so much, Liv. Oh, I'm sure you're so beautiful. Okay, so this is the sunroom. I am obsessed with this build. This is probably the part of the interior that took me the longest. It took me a very, very long time to get the placement right for everything. I didn't want it to be totally uniform. I wanted to feel like someone actually lives here, and I think we achieved that. There's some different like colors and aesthetics going on. And so we have, yeah, see, that's exactly why I like it too. Like it's so like eclectic. Like there's just a collection of different things happening here. And then like my last minute decision before we ended the video where we built this was I added fans up top, so all the plants are moving. It's making all the plants move, so it looks like, sorry, I'm drinking my LaCroix, it's making me burp. The fans make the plants look like they're moving, or they are moving, and it makes it look like a window or something is open. There's like a breeze coming in and like making everything move around. Like, yeah, it was like the final touch. Like I was like, there's something missing. There's something missing. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to do a treasure island run and like see if I can find anything. And I found those fans. And I'm like, oh, I wonder if the fan will make the plants move. And it did. And I was like so stoked. I was so stoked. It was so much fun. Yeah. I absolutely love this so freaking much. And then we have like a floral fridge. Like maybe there's someone here that like does florals, and so they need a fridge to do that. We have like a little relaxing nook. You can just come and enjoy the breeze and the plants. And we have like a tub that like creates like steam, and then we have some diffusers laying around as well that are also creating steam. And it just like makes it look so realistic. Oh, I freaking love it. Thank you so much, Liv. Yes, I tried to make it look close to me, like the glasses and the brown hair and stuff. I would feel weird if my character didn't look like me. I feel like I would be looking at a character and I'm supposed to be me. So, yep, it's me. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. Okay, oh, and then we have the ornithopters up top too, and I thought that was a nice touch. I wish they would move when you put the fans on them, but they don't. I tested it out, they don't move, but it would have been so cool. But they do like a slight movement, so they look like they're breathing a little bit, doing a little flapping. I wish it had a little bit more movement. Like, I like the subtlety of the movement, but like I think they just need like a little bit more. But yeah. The flower thingy in the right corner, this one, the fridge, the flower fridge. I really like it too. I like how the colors are different for the fridge than it is for like the rest of the room, because it adds like some contrast and like a focal point. Yeah, I really like it. It's one of my favorite items in the game, I think. But yeah, I wanted to fill this room up and just like make it look so alive and so real and like cluttered. But yeah, that was our sunroom. I am obsessed. Our sunroom / greenhouse. We're gonna go ahead and head back down, and we have one more room to look at. And this is the last build that I did besides the exterior for Matcha City. So the exterior of my house, that was the actual last build that I did. And then this was the last build, like second to last build, and it was the last build I did for the house. What game is this? It looks fun. It's Animal Crossing. It's Animal Crossing, and it's available on Nintendo Switch. Liv, I tried playing Roblox because I wanted to play Dress to Impress, but that game is so hard. I would really have to practice it. I would really need to practice it to get good at it. It's my kind of game. I think it's really fun. I like any sort of dress up game, but that was so much pressure and so hard. You always get #1? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Good job. I am like the worst. I never get #1. Then I stopped playing. Yeah. Well, you start to learn like everyone's tricks. And I bet it's not as fun anymore once you learn everybody's tricks. Place last after 5 months of not playing it. Yeah. Gotta stay up to date with it to get the top, you know. But this is my apartment. This is my basement apartment. Surprisingly, we don't sleep here. We sleep in the storage room for some reason, but that's okay. Interesting choice that I am super proud of doing is this wallpaper. So this is the butterfly wallpaper, and look at how perfectly everything blends in with this wallpaper. The teal and the green and the orange. I'm sorry, the green and the orange. Also, did I predict the life of a showgirl, Taylor Swift, because this whole apartment is orange and green or orange and teal. I think that I predicted it because I made everything like color coordinate with the mug and the little stool and the couch. Like everything is orange and green / teal. I am the Easter egg. Liv, I probably won't add you just because you are a minor, so I won't do that, but you are more than welcome to watch my streams and stuff and hang out in the chats and stuff, okay? But let me know if you end up playing more DTI and give me some tips or something, because I need help. I'm so bad at it. But yeah, this is my apartment. You hear little bird sounds. I think it's coming from the TV. There's like a TV on. So I think that's probably it. Alrighty, y'all. It's time. It's time. It's time. We'll do one more save of the DA because I did fix a couple things while we were walking around. I'm trying to think if there's anything that we missed. I don't think there is. Yeah, so we did the entrance. We did look at the museum, Nook's Cranny, Able Sisters. We looked at all the houses. We looked at all the beaches. Yeah, that was it. Oh my gosh, it's time to say goodbye, and I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. I'm actually gonna cry. Oh no. Okay, let's save the DA one more time just because my brain tells me I need to for some reason. And I'm so sad. I'm really sad. Kaylee, oh my gosh, I was just talking about you to Brenda. Brenda was here. And I was telling her that you were one of the people who inspired me to make Animal Crossing YouTube videos, because I got into your videos almost exactly a year ago, I think. And I created this island, and I'm so sad that you missed the tour, but there is a tour video. There's a tour video, we're about to delete it. But yeah, so thank you so much for inspiring me. I love your videos. And yeah, I met Brenda through your, because she mods for you, and I found her YouTube videos, and so we've been hanging out. Recommend first playing in free play mode, try to look around and see what you could do, figure out how to do things at like layering. Yeah, that's what I need to do, Liv. Thank you. For DTI. I will definitely try that. Okay, I'm going to update the dream and we're going to delete the island. And I'm gonna keep my composure. Oh my gosh! Kaylee, that means like everything to me. You don't even know, dude. I know, like we were twinning. We were twinning with that one. Great minds think alike. But yeah, I don't always chat in your live streams, but I am in your live streams. I am in your chat. I am in your walls. And also I watch like most of your videos. I am so happy that you're posting another 30-day challenge, because I love to watch them like while I'm working. It gives me something to look forward to. And I love this one. The No Nintendo Online is crazy. I freaking love it. You're a mad person. It's funny because I don't actually watch it. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But it's a vibe. It's a vibe. The vibe of matcha is definitely better than actual matcha. I like matcha. I'll sometimes order it. I definitely lean more towards coffee, but over the years I like matcha more and more and more. I used to be a barista, so I used to make a lot of matchas and stuff. Oh my goodness, we're about to delete the island, and I am so sad. Exactly the aesthetic. I do like green too. Yeah, and it's like the perfect shade of green. It's like one of the best shades of green, probably. There's forest green, there's matcha green, and like, as far as I'm concerned, are there any other greens? Are there any other greens? There's Tinkerbell green, which is like a warm green. Hi, Bowen. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've only had Starbucks matcha, so probably not the best quality. Yeah, like Starbucks matcha is okay. I used to work at Starbucks for like a really long time, and that's when I would make matchas. And yeah, it's not the best. Definitely have to try it from like a local coffee shop, or like order some online and try it that way. But if you don't like matcha, it's so expensive. So like totally understand if you don't want to buy it. It's so freaking expensive. Yeah, it does taste like grass. That's kind of why I like it. It's kind of why I like it. I don't know, maybe I'm a freak. But I like to just have it like with a little bit of simple syrup and whole milk, or oat milk. Oat milk's good too. I am stalling because I don't want to delete this. I think we're gonna go say goodbye outside. And then we're gonna delete it. Okay. Well, this was Matcha City. It was the first creative project I have ever completed in my adult life. And I want to thank everybody who supported me. Thank you, Kaylee, for inspiring me. Amira, thank you for everything. And without everyone who has been watching my videos, there would be no Matcha City. And I'm just very grateful. Did you say bye to your villagers? Kaylee, I was not emotionally or mentally prepared for that because I didn't realize that was a thing. And now... Dang it. I have to go back. I was not mentally or emotionally prepared for that. And now we're gonna cry. Now we're gonna cry. Oh my goodness. We're getting stuck on our own island. Oh no, you're totally fine. I just didn't even think about that. And now I'm like, yay, another reason to stall, but also probably not. I'm gonna say goodbye to a couple of them. I'm gonna just like see who I run into, and then we'll delete it. We'll see if anyone's at resident services, and then we'll say goodbye. Oh, Sheena. Okay, so we have to say goodbye to Sheena because she's like, I'm not like too picky about villagers, but like Shino was like god tier find, so like we're definitely saying bye to Shino. Look at her. We're gonna interrupt her while she's yeah. I'm concentrating super. I'm trying to tell you I will never see you again. I'm trying to tell you I will never see you again. And this is how you treat me. After I've been so nice to you, I gave you a place to stay. I have been really nice to you. I talk to you like every day. And you don't even know. So I guess that's it then. I guess that's it. I guess that's it then. Wow. They don't appreciate me here. That's why I'm leaving. That's why I'm leaving. Wasn't that special? Wasn't that so sentimental and sweet? Just like, get out of my face. Oh my gosh. Okay. 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 Now we're actually saying bye. Goodbye, Matcha City. Thank you so much for everything you've given to me. I appreciated putting so much love and energy into you. I will see you in another universe. I will be the same but I will be reincarnated into a different Animal Crossing body. And yeah, you're gonna be left alone forever now. And like, I'm never coming back. You had your chance. You had your chance. But yeah, thank you for the community you have brought to me, for the people you've put in my life, and for everything you've done for my mental health, whether positive or negative. I will remember you forever. Forever. Until the Animal Crossing server gets shut down in probably 10 years. And then all of our DAs will be lost. And by that point, we might have already died in a nuclear holocaust. It's okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh. Oh no. Wait, how do we Wait, how do we do this again? It's data management, right? I'm so used to like scrolling all the way down to system to like change the date, and I was like that was anticlimactic. Wait, is this the right one? Yeah. I had to make sure. I had to make sure. It's gone. It's gone. I already miss it, but on to new things. On to a brighter future. My first island ever, and I can never walk around in it, not with full access. In the arms of the angel, far away from here. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, this was so much fun, y'all. I had such a good time. Oh man. Matcha. Well, I hope you guys visit it yourself. DA is listed in the tour video description if you would like to visit it. And you're more than welcome to watch me or Amira's video. I suggest watching Amira's video because it's really fun. She has the best tour videos. It's better than mine. It's better than mine, and I've created the island. But yes, Kaylee, I do have plans for the next island. Not revealing my plans yet, because the haters will sabotage me. Just kidding. But I do have like a idea for the island, but I'm not sure like exactly how I want to go about it. And there's like a twist to it, and it's going to lean more cottagecore. It's going to be cottagecore-y. It's just like there's going to be a specific theme, and I haven't exactly, yeah. I just been burnt out because I just finished the island, and so I'm like, I know I need to get started on it, but I'm just giving myself a brain break on it, and playing some other games. Like a Tiny Bookshop just came out, and so I've been playing that, and it's so much fun. But yeah, definitely going to start working on the next island. We might do a stream, or we might do, I might just do like a beginning video where we start over. We'll see. I might put a poll out and see what everyone wants, like if they'd rather join in on a stream, and then we can do it that way. Or I make a quick little like 15-minute, like starting a new island, yada, yada, yada. But yeah, I had a really fun time streaming. I am probably going to go hang out with my boyfriend now. It is his birthday tomorrow, so we're gonna hang out, and we're going to play some League of Legends, and don't really feel like streaming that because I suck so bad at it, but it's really fun. Been playing it for a long well, I used to play it like 8 years ago, and then I stopped playing it because I didn't have a computer, and then now I play it again, little adrenaline for me. It's not very cozy, but it's not welcome in the blanket fort right now. League in my blanket fort, not right now. It's just not very cozy. Not really what my subs want to see. Thank you so much, Kaylee. I really appreciate that. You know I'm in your streams. I freaking love your streams. I think you have like the funnest streams ever. Everyone's so much fun in your chat. So I'm glad that you joined mine. Definitely looking forward to streaming some more and hanging out with everybody. And yeah, so I'm probably gonna head out. Thank you guys so freaking much. Love you all so much. Thank you for making this a really good first stream. Had so much fun. See y'all. Bye.